Mason Gooseland.
Yes, Cy, nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you. Please take a seat.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, so you know that you're applying for the position of financial analyst here at JP Morgan Chase.
That is correct.
Alright, so Mason, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a senior at Milton Union High School. I play football, track. I'm on the academic team. I'm also the class president. And last year I participated in Business Professionals of America, where I qualified for state after I won at the district level. Other than that, I just work part-time at the local grocery store, and I run a small lawn care business.
Alright, awesome. So you said you have a 4.4 cumulative GPA. How did you manage that?
Yeah, so after my freshman year, I started taking college classes as well as some AP classes, which are weighted on a 5-point scale instead of a 4-point. So since my sophomore year up, I was taking a mix of college, AP classes, and a few regular classes for sports eligibility.
Interesting. So how many hours a week do you work on average?
Usually about 20 to 25 hours on top of school.
Okay. So tell me, how do you handle success?
I think I handle it well. I think it's okay to feel good about success, but then soon after I set my sights on my next goal and start working towards it. You can't become complacent after one success.
All right. What qualities do you have that would make you valuable here at JP Morgan Chase?
Well, I'm very efficient-minded, very analytical. For example, at the grocery store where I work at, the stock boys have cleanups that usually take around an hour. I figured out a more efficient way to do them that eliminated waste and repetitive tasks and cut down the time by 50%, which allowed 10% more of the shift to work on stocking.
Excellent. So now tell me, how do you handle stress and pressure, given this is a very high, stressful job?
I think I also handle stress and pressure well. Usually I feel stressed out when I get overwhelmed, a lot of work, and when that happens, I step back and I look at exactly what I have to do. I break it into manageable goals and then tackle the first one head on. For example, when I was a freshman, I was taking a humanities class, and I was in a situation where I had 4 papers that were due by the end of the week, and it worked out to me having to do 1 paper per day. So every day I'd get home from football practice, I would eat some brain food, grab a Monster, turn on some thinking music, and hit it at full force.
Got it. So now a couple questions relating to the job. First question would be, what would you recommend an investment to senior management?
Well, first I would look at what type of investment that they're looking for. Do they want a highly volatile one, low volatile? Do they want a quick rate of return on the interest? Well, return on investment, excuse me. And look at any type of industry that they want to invest in. And then once I choose a company, I would look at their financial statements, their balance sheets, income growth, revenue growth. And then after that, I would choose a couple alternative companies to go with my pitch in case management doesn't like the one that I choose.
Fantastic. So another question about the job. What tools would you use to make illustrated reports using graphs or spreadsheets for that pitch or something similar?
I would definitely use Excel for a lot of it because most of it would be data focused. If I was making some spreadsheets, I would maybe use Access if needed, and then I would definitely just use PowerPoint to present that to my audience, whoever it may be.
All right, just a few more questions left. If you were hired, what do you see yourself doing in the first 30 days?
Well, the first 30 days, I would obviously get to know my coworkers, get to know my superiors who I report to. Then I would take a look at the company's portfolio and see what we're working with, look at our partners and our current investments, and then hopefully within the first 30 days, land in a new investment.
All right, one more question. When can you start?
I could start right now if you need me to.
All right, Mason, good interview. Should receive a call or an email within the next week or so.
All right, it was a pleasure.